It's like you're really in the heart of the Andes here. Make the winding road down through the valleys to come out to this beautiful plateau, with a beautiful whitewashed village. It's really well maintained, and then realize that that's our base to go like explore all over the region, and whether it's up or down, because that's usually what it is when you're going outside of the Pueblo. It's fantastic, and then to be able to descend on bikes down that windy road. It was actually, it was a road. It wasn't just a single track, so it was something we could all participate in. All levels of us on that bike trip. Partly cement even, and then the rest dirt. Stopping in to see the tobacco farmer and learn about the weaving, and the woman had dyed the fique fibers, and then to get to the river, and then to start rafting from there. It was just awesome day. And then we made it right, drive back out, and you're back at a beautiful restaurant.
Yeah, I think there are a few places where you can actually, do all that and then arrive to this wonderful place like Guane or Barichara and end up, and you're going, I can't believe this going on in a great boutique hotel and jump in the pool. And so
yeah, exactly.
They're bringing some great surprises.
And the food, really, because I know in South America you've got fruits from the Amazon and great meats in the higher regions for cattle regions, and just so many great ingredients. And then the fact that all over Latin America, cuisine's getting expanded with different styles, and you see that here already in Colombia too. The paella we had yesterday was some of the best paella I've ever had. The Mercado Municipal restaurant, was just what we had. What was that? It was.
We had lamb.
Oh, it was tartare. Tuna tartare with cacao oil, an essence of cacao. It was just so good.
So, how do you feel that Colombia is different than other countries you've visited so far?
I say our guests are discerning travelers, and they look for the real, the authentic, and opportunities to really get to know a place, its people and the life there. And I think everywhere I've traveled in Colombia, in these past several days, it's just been, you really get to experience that, just seeing local people, being here in a coffee plantation, one that's producing really good coffee. It's not really set up for tourism as much as it's set up for the business people who come here to really understand the coffee, and we get a chance to come here as guests and experience that. So that's a good example of what I feel like is so available in Colombia. And then just traveling over the Andes, up in the mountains, and going down into the valleys. It's like you're really in the heart of the Andes here.
What's your take on the patrimonial towns of Colombia?
I'm really happy to see that they really care about them, that obviously they're investing, the people are investing locally in their own businesses, and their pride in their towns. And it seems, though, that there's also support for that at a national level, that they recognize the heritage and the contribution that it will make to the development of tourism here in Colombia, because peace has come. The peace agreement didn't get signed, but you can see everywhere that people really care about maintaining peace. They just need to make it happen in the way they feel it's going to be justice. And so the energy here in a more peaceful lifestyle and an opportunity to bring guests is really clear.
So far, halfway through your trip, what do you feel about the people of Colombia?
Well, it's all about the people, anywhere you go. And just walking around by myself several times, people are really interested in what we're doing and who I am, and being able to speak Spanish, I can engage them in a relaxed, friendly way, and and we're getting into places, also where it hasn't been as easy to travel in the past, and so it's really comfortable, and people are really grateful that they're seeing visitors and that they too can travel freely and enjoy life in a more peaceful environment.
Can you tell me a little bit about your guide during this trip? Your guide, Alfredo?
Alfredo's been, he's just so outgoing and so incredibly knowledgeable, and just really so gregarious. in that he brings in locals together with us in the most comfortable, fun way. Mostly fun, because that's really what it's all about. Fun and learning as you go, and having heart-to-heart interactions with local people. Dancing has been really fun. So yeah, and not just Alfredo, but some of the other local guides we've met, the river guides, Christians, so skilled, and Grace just coordinating everything, especially that day, the bikes, the river, the food, just a really good organization to make this a really successful trip.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you very much for your comments.
Yeah, you bet.
Right.